comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded at the 45. It's a foot race. Touchdown. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see return men get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Testing the right side here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He escapes the pocket. It's another deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What a snag by the junior receiver.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. He grabs it inside the 20. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Fires it to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Dropping back. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the right, it's caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly. and pivot.
Gain of 1. That's a first down for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's 4. They make the stop after a big gain, all the way to 34.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The completion makes it 2nd down. DB's backing off from the line now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's 4. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. 1st and goal here for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing a press. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's Adams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play here before halftime. To the air. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's 4. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. There's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at midfield. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
Inside the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last lost possession and an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
Quick throw to the left, and it's a comeback route. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Looks left and finds his target there. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Bringing it out. It's Ford. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Looking for 6. That one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 35, Alabama 22.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown. All the way back for a scoop and score. This play scored. Easy. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. He makes the catch and stays in bounds for the two-point conversion. What a play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. He's forced out of the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moves out of the pocket. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's third down and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Russell. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Working clock with the ground game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball handed to the running back. But the gain is just 1 yard, so it's up a 3rd and 9 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.